What would it look like for you to make a bold move toward better health? Maybe just hearing that, you already know the answer. You've been thinking about it, it's been rolling around in your mind, and you just need a boost to get yourself going. I'm going to try to give you that boost in this video. Or maybe you heard it and you're thinking, a bold move. I like the sound of that, but I don't even really know what that would be. And to be honest, I'm not sure, given my history, that I could even do it. A move toward better health could go a lot of ways. It could look like a move toward healthier eating, clean up the diet. I'm extremely supportive of that. It could also look like a move toward greater physical fitness, and that's something I'm a huge advocate of. It could also look like a move toward fasting. I think that moving toward fasting is the boldest move you can make, especially if you're trying to lose weight. And the reason for that is that it is moving directly against the primary problem, which is that we have a consumption culture. Consumption culture goes far beyond diet, of course. We have retail therapy, just buying things to try to feel better, filling our lives with stuff. Okay, but food is the most difficult to deal with because it's so directly tied into our emotions and our physical state. Experts tell people who are trying to lose weight, hey, you need to increase the amount that you're eating. Maybe add some snacks to keep the metabolism going. I can't tell you how many times I hear that. I always ask people, how does that work for you? I often describe that framework as lose weight by continuing to eat all the time. This continuous consumption, calories always coming in. Okay, but losing weight is about getting calories out. And if we can't stop the calories coming in, this is very difficult to lose weight in the long term by doing that. But yet you get this expert advice, makes it very hard to resist that. And, we have the culture telling us this is how you be happy, this is how you be healthy. Experts are confirming, and then we feel peer pressure from the groups that we're a part of because food is everywhere we go. It's associated with almost everything we do in this type of culture. And so to push back against that, to say no, that is bold. Even just a little bit, to go even a little bit in the other direction, that's a bold move. To say, you know what? I'm a powerful being. I have energy within my body, and I choose to use it. I am content. I don't need to consume. Powerful move. I'll just say personally, fasting was immensely beneficial to my life, very empowering to really on a deeply personal level understand how the body works and to feel it and to realize this energy that is within me and that I'm not so dependent on continuous consumption. I've been thinking a lot about bold moves. I ran into a little saying I saw somewhere. It said, focus on the good in your life because what you focus on will increase. And I've been having this increased focus on fasting. Every year I try to dial it more and more. And the thought that came to me, like what would be the boldest move that I could make? Is to go all in, to just commit to helping as many people as possible experience the power and the benefit of this practice in their life. And I got to tell you, I get so excited thinking about the possibilities of it because even in my small practice so far, we've helped so many people with it and seen so much benefit. And I say, how good could it possibly be? And then I get really excited. So if you're looking for a place to make a bold move, I say consider fasting. And if you've got another goal and you're saying, I'm looking for that boost, I say, come hang out here on the Simple Fasting channel, hang out with me. I'm trying to make as bold moves as I can. And let's do something bold together. Let's create a community of people who are just striving and going after it. You want to make some good progress with something, make it exciting. It's very hard, you're just slogging along and things, are uninspiring. Very hard to make progress. So I'm excited about this project. I hope that you are excited about a health change, a bold move that you could make. If you've made a commitment to something like that or you're feeling inspired to do something like that, share it in the comments. Let's have a chat about it. And I want to wish you all the very best. I'll just leave you with this. Give the body some open space and see if it doesn't reward you. I'll look forward to seeing you back here soon.